Let me show you what to do if your Samsung Galaxy Tab S11, also S11 Ultra, is not properly charging. Either when you insert your cable inside the charger port, it doesn't charge at all, or maybe it only charges like very slowly, so almost like not charging at all. Or also maybe if you actually insert inside, it doesn't even go full inside, or maybe if you slightly touch it, basically the charging stops, or any stuff like this. So the most common cause of all these issues is you simply have something stuck basically in the Type-C port, and again that is very common cause. So maybe some piece of link basically, if you have basically are taking it in out of the bag or something like that. So again, simply sometimes basically something gets stuck inside here, and we can simply very easily clean this stuff out and get back our tablet. So for this we're going to need a few basic tools, such as maybe like a toothbrush. Also a blower like this also is very helpful, and also a sewing needle. So the tiniest sewing needle you can get. So I'm going to get something incredibly small, such as this, so the tiniest sewing needle you can get. Also, before we do it, also make sure to turn off your tablet. Okay, make sure it's off. Also, first what you can do is you can simply take also a flashlight and also visually inspect what's actually happening inside in this charger port. So if you maybe look carefully enough, you might even see that there's actually something basically in the charger port stuck. But again, so even if you do not see it, yeah, let me show you basically how to clean this stuff essentially. But also, let me actually draw basically a drawing of how the Type-C port actually looks like, because it's kind of important that we actually do not damage anything there. So essentially, so this for example is our Type-C port, and in the middle we have the connector strip, basically where the charger lead connects, and on it we also have a bunch of like connecting strips. And the last thing we want to do is damage any of those strips essentially. So what we are going to do, how to clean it, we are going to simply take our sewing needle and simply like insert it inside and keep along these edges of the port. And with a scooping motion, simply scoop out again on this side and also on the other side. Again, do not actually try to go near the like middle strip essentially, otherwise you can damage. Also, do not actually try to actually go over here, so in the corners, because there's not really enough space. And also obviously make sure to hold your tablet like this while we are doing this, so all the junk actually keeps falling out. So again, I see I'm simply taking my sewing needle here, inserting it here inside, and again with a scooping motion, simply like getting all the junk out essentially. So again, obviously keep it upside down, so everything keeps falling out. So on the bottom and on the top part, simply scoop it out. So again, use the tiniest sewing needle you can actually get. Also, I highly suggest you to get maybe a blower like this. So this can be even purchased in pharmacy for maybe like literally $1. So again, these are very cheap. This is for example like camera blower. So you see, while holding your tablet like this, after you finish with the needle, simply push it inside here and simply like blow air inside. Again, this forces like crazy amount of air inside and will blow out any junk. After you do it, again, I suggest you to actually follow up once more with the needle. So again, with a scooping motion. Also, you can even use like toothbrush as well here inside in this port, and simply like brush it around to get any like loose dirt inside loose. And again, follow up basically with the blower or any other way how to blow inside there, and then hopefully port should be okay. Also, after you do it, also obviously make sure to inspect your cable as well, if it's actually any good. Maybe there's something even stuck inside in this cable as well. So see, if I zoom in, you can even maybe see, also visually inspect if maybe there's something off with the charger cable. Also, basically on some cables, basically this part also like sometimes basically breaks. So again, if you maybe have a cheapo cable, so again, when you actually insert, also try to actually wiggle out, wiggle around your cable and see if basically something happens. So if you, as you are wiggling, basically if your tablet essentially starts to charge and stops charging, that means you simply also have to replace your cable because maybe it's worn. So also, as you bend these cables, obviously the strands inside can break, so they have actually like tons of different tiny strands that makes up the whole cable inside. And basically over time, if you have been using it for a very long time, something inside might simply like break, and again, obviously, yeah, then your tablet also won't charge. Okay, anyway, good luck.